my candlelight going up like the club.
At goal, 6'3", number 12, Josh Moran.
There you go again, putting on your own rodeo again. Yeah, you push me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,001 won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA, right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Grizzlies Senator Steven Adams is playing for a team he once battled. Adams said, "I won that 2014 series. Zach Randolph punched me in the face, and he couldn't play Game 7. So I claimed that victory." And Kevin, Adams took that punch and didn't react, but his jaw was so sore he couldn't eat much else. He said, "I was mad because I love food." Well, so do I. Back to you.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, at the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now here is Holiday. Portis a screen on Morant. Here's Holiday. And Adams sends it back. Here's Morant. And the layup is good.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Jackson against Giannis. To the middle. There's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Morant surveying the D. Outside, Bane gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
Now here's Allen. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. To the inside. Holiday against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Shot's good by Middleton.
Boy, that is a real weapon in Middleton's arsenal. I mean, when you hit a 3 on him, he wants that sweet revenge, and he's coming back at you.
Brooks against Middleton. Adams trying to free himself up. Great D that time from Middleton. Inside, Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Getting better and better as a playmaker. Giannis is the ultimate team-first superstar. He does put up big assist numbers, and that's an evolving part of his game.
Now here's Morant. He played real well against Atlanta in that last game. Jackson kicks to Bane. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And they pick up 2.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim, that's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Up top, Morant, guarded by Holiday. Jackson dishes to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Brooks. Offline from the top of the key.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Middleton can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Well, great with this Memphis Grizzlies team. You like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Going inside, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Tillman, he's checked in for Adams. And checking out some numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Middleton against Brooks. They need this. Rebounded by the Bucks. They come in fresh off the win against the Warriors.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one,
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
And again, Memphis no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, who's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Well, you know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Here's Morant, trailing here by 8. They set the pick. Payne for 3. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Middleton kicks to Allen. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
making a change here. Lopez is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Memphis. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And for the Grizzlies, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Now here's Morant, and he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. Bain, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Lopez sets a screen for Allen. The wide open look here for Holiday. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Craig. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
And he makes the first.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Aldama's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Bain. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Crowder, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Carter outside. The pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Memphis the other way now. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to Aldama from downtown, and it's sent back by Carter. Aldama gets the bucket. Milwaukee leading by 8. Carter looking around. Lopez sets a screen for Carter. Aldama with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Jones against Carter. Aldama passes to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Ingles. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Lopez, a screen on Brooks. The kick out to Crowder. It's good from long range. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Here's Tillman. 9 points last game out. Back to Brooks. There's the screen. Pass to Tillman. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. 5th best, the Bucks.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
That free throw, no good.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 10-point game. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Now Jones, after the missed three from Lopez. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Ingles against Williams. Shot clock at 5. And a miss there on the triple.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Pass to Lopez. Connaughton against Kennard. And here's Ingles outside. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Kennard kicks to Jones. And the pass to Williams. They set the screen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
That's good from Williams. And both free throws good for Williams. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. Carter against Jones. From past the arc. And it's Carter missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Can't connect from short range. Milwaukee's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Lopez finds Crowder. The Bucks working the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And for Memphis, they're shooting an alarming 21% to get things going here. Shoots from 12. Jones, no luck. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Carter outside. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Lopez. Plays it up off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Please give a big round
so far through one quarter. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bucks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 10 on the court for Milwaukee here in the second. The 4 and 5, Giannis and Portis. Holiday and Allen have guard duties. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And it's in there.
The delicate touch on display there. Gotta love when Morant lets that floater fly off his fingertips. Beautiful.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. The first one falls. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Portis.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They get it back. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Outside, Bain. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Over Allen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Morant with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Outside for Jackson. And again, Memphis, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed. And the defense of Jaren Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in and night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
No good on that one.
Middleton is most known, quite honestly, for his scoring ability. He's a sniper from outside that you can't afford to lose contact with.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And he's good on the second.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Okay, fans, make some noise for the Grizzlies Breakers.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Brooks checked in. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
And you look at Morant. Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Clock at 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul.
14 foul.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now here's Allen. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And there it is for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Here's Morant. He's got 8. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 11.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Morant against Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Pass to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Holiday. Here's Morant. Oh, what a play! Woo!
fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here is Holiday. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Morant against Portis. Morant pushes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Tillman, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Ja Morant. And the Bucks with some changes. On defense, the Grizzlies, they trail by 6. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Carter. Crowder's got 5 now.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Jones, the pass to Bain. To the inside, Tillman slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Williams, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Kennard in for Bain. Milwaukee leading by 5. Carter dishes to Lopez. Carter on the wing, defended by Jones. The kick out to Lopez. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Kennard finds Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here is Carter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lopez, a screen on Jones. Carter drives in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside Williams. Tillman passes to Jones. Here's Aldama. Defended by Crowder. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First in blocks, and they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, do they like to get out on the break.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. The first free throw is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Milwaukee leading by 4. Carter outside. Lopez, a screen on Jones. Carter, the pass to Lopez. Carter outside. Here's the 3. And they recover it. And here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Jones looking for an opening. Passes to Aldama. 5 to shoot. Over Ingles. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a quick look now at how the Memphis Grizzlies schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And that game against the Suns, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Now, Kennard. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot by Williams, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
You know, you can't say enough about how important Brook Lopez was to the Bucks' 2021 title run. He gave that team an element they needed to get over the top, particularly as a rim protector and a guy who could score when needed.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Connaughton. Here's the pass to Ingles. Lets the 3 fly. And Jones pulls it down. When Lopez Clark arrived in Milwaukee in 2018, it was a pretty good union, wasn't it?
I agree, Kevin. I mean, he opened up their offense with his ability to stretch the floor as a big guy who can knock down threes. And then he really improved defensively and became an elite rim protector. The Bucks became a league power when Brook Lopez arrived. And the title came just a few years later. No coincidence.
Now here is Carter. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Here's Jones. It's a 3-point game. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting from the field 44%, not bad. Carter outside. Pass to Lopez. Fades back. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Coach Budenholzer. Mike, your evaluation of the first half.
Well, I think both teams' defense is pretty good. You know, hopefully somebody can catch a rhythm here and score some points. You know, hopefully we can be better there.
And that'll be key as the game goes on, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
All right, fellas, back to the game at hand. We've got to discuss how dominant Giannis has been so far.
He's off to a great start. The buckets are coming fast and furious, I'm telling you, and he's shown no signs of letting up.
Hey, why stop now? If the defense can't stop you, don't do it for them.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Count that one.
Giannis continues to expand his offensive arsenal, and with that, his confidence and ability can actually take over more.
Now here's Morant. Adams outside. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the score by Memphis. And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And that's the kind of bucket they needed. Close game in the second half. Great finish on that one.
Now here's Morant. 17 points in the game. Tries the spin move. 9 for 9. Looking deadly accurate. Right, guys, he cannot miss.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Portis a screen on Jackson. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. And Adams kicks to Bain. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Now Brooks following the 3-point attempt by Giannis. And Brooks gets it to go.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Jackson. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. checked in for Memphis. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east. Already we are in December. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And I think for the Bucks, lately they've been off their game just a little bit. It's led to them losing that top spot here in the standings.
And, Greg, peaks and valleys are part of the season for the most talented of teams. I mean, they've still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Bucks passing it around. Giannis kicks to Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Holiday against Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Morant's got 9 points in the quarter. The Bucks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Holiday against Morant. Chalk up 2 there. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Boy, Holiday's a strong guard, does not mind mixing it up at all. He can play physical if he needs to.
Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Giannis. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Morant reaches to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Over Middleton. Brooks misses.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. And now a 5-point Milwaukee lead.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
And another miss by Memphis. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter, absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
And here's Morant, following the 3-pointer by Chris Middleton. Morant finds Clark, and he gets it to go. Clark's got his first points in this one.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And the double up on Antetokounmpo. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul. Konchar's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Giannis passes to Middleton. Now Allen. Shot clock at 6. On the wing, Giannis. Lots of room. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And the Bucks with some changes. Crowder, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Morant against Carter. Morant kicks to Clark. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Middleton. He has 7. The kick out to Crowder. Lets it go from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Lopez. Following the basket by John Morant. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. He dishes it to Lopez. This group has players swatting away the most shots in the league this month. The shot block leader, Jaren Jackson, number 1.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
And the first one drops.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Williams comes in for Jaren Jackson. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Jones subbed in for Morant. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Ingles is checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Here's Tillman. Lopez covering. Crowder against Williams. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And there's the call on Jones. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And here's Carter. Lock at 6. Can't get it to fall. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Outside Williams. On the wing, Jones. Here's Tillman. Defended by Carter. Tillman's shot is good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Carter with it. Kicks to Ingles. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Jones. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. They set the pick. Williams passes to Tillman. Lopez with the block. Now, here's Ingles. No points in the game yet for him. Lopez outside. Shoots the 3. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Conchar, the pass to Jones. Memphis moving it around. Passes it to Conchar. Here's Kennard. Lopez with the block. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Allen comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Javon Carter. .112 left to play in the third. Aldama can't hit. Bucks leading by 9. Allen dishes to Crowder. He kicks to Holiday. With the floater. Here's Conchar, guarded by Holiday. Lopez with the steal. Now Ingles outside Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
You know, Holiday is deceptively tall and strong and has great point guard skills, and that makes it really hard to defend him.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Second free throw, no good.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Now here's Jones. Here he goes. Aldama. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. The pass to Lopez. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
I love the persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bucks leading by 10. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis and Lopez hold down the post for him. Sharing the wing spots, it's Allen and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. The Grizzlies shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Jackson, and it's Giannis missing.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Pass to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. 13 feet away. Jackson misses. The Bucks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Giannis kicks to Holiday. Clark against Middleton. Here's Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And to Kumbo inside. Jackson on him.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Clark, a screen on Holiday. Morant kicks to Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So he comes up empty, missing both. Bucks leading by 10. Giannis with it, guarded now by Jackson. Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. And the rejection by Jackson. Outside, Payne. Morant against Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Tillman, he's checked in for Clark. Both shots good from the stripe. Hey, Craig, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Thank you, David. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Middleton inside the three-point line, and they'll get another chance. Here's Portis, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Bobby Portis, taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Portis. And so he hits both. And here are the Grizzlies now, trailing by 10. Morant outside. Pass to Tillman. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Just 5 to shoot. Payne for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Allen surveying the D. Back to Holiday. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Portis fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Payne passes to Tillman. Morant outside. To the middle. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Tillman.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Morant against Holiday. Back to Giannis. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Now here's Morant. There's the pick. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Bobby Portis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee with the ball. And here's Holiday. Allen up top. Inside, Middleton. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the Bucks lead by 14.
Man, I tell you what, Middleton does a nice job using his length inside. You know, when he gets in a good spot, he's a high percentage shooter from there.
Now here's Morant. He's feeling it. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis is... There's the drive. Giannis dunks it down.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Payne for three. It's not going to go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. Antetokounmpo against Jackson. Yep, it counts. Giannis has got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson misses. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Now here's Giannis. Kicks it out to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Tillman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant outside. To end the cold streak. He can't hit that time. Holiday with the defensive effort. Bucks leading by 18. Middleton outside. Passes it to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis.
Once again, for your Grizzlies dance team.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Holiday. On the wing, Giannis. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark kicks to Morant. Outside Jackson. And in today's NBA, there are more and more female coaches than ever before. And Clark, that extends to the front office, too.
Kevin, I think it's the trend that will continue. I mean, the NBA and society realizing that diversity in all of its forms is a real strength. And the growth of the women's game producing some outstanding coaching and front office candidates.
Here's Giannis. The Grizzlies making the shot. Middleton left side. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. And that's 11 points for Chris Middleton.
And relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And slam dunk by Clark.
This is how you use the pick and roll. Morant looking like a vet with the sweet dime there.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're up by 18. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Konchar's checked in for Bain. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Jay Crowder's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Williams against Ingles. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to Connaughton. It's Crowder on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
Yeah, and he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helps set the tone.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ingles finds Portis over Clark. And that one hits back iron. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Chris. You see Giannis every day. He seems to still come up big every time.
He's showing how great he is. I mean, he's been consistent all year. He's been a threat in the paint. And he's been a great leader, too. So, I mean, he's having a heck of a year. And we need him to be that player, that great player for us.
He's certainly performing at that level. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.